Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's the Poodle Mom again with the two toy poodles. In this video, we will be tackling the truth about poodle sizes. If you guys are interested in that, then please keep on watching. If you will like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and maybe share the video. It would really help the channel. Also, if you want to see more videos like this in the near future, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So, how exactly do you measure the height of your dog or your poodle? Well, it's usually measured from the base of their front paws all the way to the highest point of their shoulder or their withers. Because I see a lot of ads online wherein they say that there's this tiny pup that's around this size and they tell me that it's 9 inches. So clearly, people don't know how to measure the size of a dog. According to the AKC, there are only 3 sizes of poodles, and they are the toy that stands below 10 inches, the miniature that stands from 10 inches to 15 inches, and the standard that stands above 15 inches. However, there is another well-known association known as FCI. They recognize 4 sizes of poodles, and they are the toy that stands below 11 inches, the miniature that stands from 11 to 14 inches, and then there's the medium, or sometimes known as the Moyen poodles, that stands from 14 to 18 inches, and then lastly, the standard, of course, that stands 18 to 24 inches. So most kennel clubs all around the world are affiliated with either of the two. So if they are affiliated with the FCI, they will follow the FCI standards. And if those who are affiliated with the AKC will follow the AKC standards. So depending on your part of the world, where your dog is registered basically will decide the size of your poodles. That's why there is that controversy on whether toys are still considered until 11 inches. That's where the confusion happens. Here in the Philippines, we're affiliated with the AKC, if I'm not mistaken. But as far as I know, there have been changes. So they're either shifting or they already have shifted to following the FCI standards. I have also included in the links in the description box below the websites for the FCI and the AKC if you wish to clarify some facts or for more information. So, the so-called giant standards, giant poodles, teacup poodles, micro teacup, tiny toys, mini toys, and many other names that puppy millers, backyard breeders, or should we call them greeters, will claim are nothing but marketing ploys to get a sale. Why? Because these animals fetch a really high price in the market. The extremely small and the extremely large. The reality is, no matter how small your poodle is, so long as it falls under 10 inches for the AKC or 11 inches for the FCI, it will still be called a toy. Not to mention, if you get an extremely small poodle, you run the risk of possible health issues because usually, I'm not saying all, but usually, they are the results of unethical breeding practices wherein breeders will breed runts of various litters without even considering the health of the dog.
The breeder told me to always make sure that she has food. Because her stomach is so small, her glucose levels drop easily. So she definitely needs to eat at least every 4 hours. And if she didn't eat, I would have to force her to eat.
So, breeding one unhealthy pup to another unhealthy pup will surely produce another unhealthy pup. And again, I'm not saying it's always the case, but more often than not, yes, it is. Meanwhile, these giant poodles or giant standards that you see in those popping up viral videos, I know not all of them are made by backyard breeders and they're just usually made by owners. But the only reason why they're claiming that the standard poodles are giant is mostly because of the fur. If you would notice, there is no viral video of this so-called giant standard that is not extra fluffy. You have to understand that poodles have hair, so it will just keep growing. So any owner can actually keep the fur extra long. It's just extra hard to maintain. And take Summer for example. If I give her a bath, that's not her actual size. She's half her size. So you can just imagine how thick the fur of those standards are, making them look twice their size. I don't understand why the bigger the dog, the more expensive it is, when the reality is you also have to consider the bigger the dog, the higher the chances of possible hip and joint issues because of the weight of the body, which is why it is so important for you to do your research thoroughly. Whatever breed, whatever dog you will get, whether you buy or you rescue, that way you are aware of the risks and you will be ready, whatever may come in the future. We hope you enjoyed that video and maybe learned something from it. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts and possibly feedback. If it helped you or not, if it clarified some things for you or not, it would really help the channel. And that way we can help this community as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and we will see you again next time. Bye!